Oh, Twisted Meadows. Against Undead. Ah, okay, I remember this game. I played it yesterday. Actually, yeah. So I'm the Night Elf. Okay, Twisted Meadows, I'm the Night Elf here on the left. Now the thing with Twisted Meadows is that you need to scout very well. Against Undead, I feel like the best would be if he's placed here. So I can go for a comfortable AP push. Or just do some map control with Anthraces. So I'm going to scout for that position first. Like hoping that it's going to be located there. But the Wisp Scout sees that he's not here. So
your building is complete.
Going for Keeper, obviously. Starting with the early Anthrasol, not going for any Ancient War creeping. And I see that he's basically cross spawn, so he's on the opposite side of the map, so there's a long distance. And this is going to make an AP push troublesome. Especially because of the distance, so my units will have to travel a long time, so I think I'm going to go for a tree here, try to hide an Ancient War. And if it doesn't scout it, hopefully it doesn't, I'm going to be able to have reinforcements for my push, which is exactly what I want. So going for the tree, cheeky tree in front of his base actually. And this is why I like Twisted Meadows, because you got those trees here and you can hide your Ancient War. If you, let's say we are on Last Refuge, you can't do that. There's no way to hide anything on Last Refuge basically. Yes, you can hide APs between the merchant and the opening of his base, but doesn't always work. So it's easier to build a tree here, and it's easier that it doesn't get scouted, especially if the Undead goes for a late hero, and he's going for the late hero indeed, and he's going for the Dreadlord. So I kinda knew it when I saw the late hero, when I saw the graveyard, and when I saw the graveyard I kinda expected Dreadlord. Because normally when you go... Okay, if you see the graveyard, it can be two things. It can be either Dreadlord expansion, it could be a late Fiend build with standard DK, but on Twisted Meadows it's so common to go for Dreadlord that I can't expected it. So not surprised at all when I see the Dreadlord, but he's not pulling the ghouls. He's not going for the Sleeps Around, and that's a mistake. And he didn't scout my tree. So now my Anthraces will be very easy to group next to my Keeper. I'm already building a Moonwell and a shop, and my plan is to just tower him. Start building towers here. Prevent any expansion, but he's stacking. So he's stacking with the Dreadlord. So that's so unusual. Attacking with a Dreadlord. It's not even going for the Expo. Oh, he's going for the Expo right now. So obviously I didn't know about this when I saw the game. When I was playing the game I only saw the tech, but I didn't saw him moving here. Because that's the replay obviously. So his plan was to tech and expand, I guess. Or maybe he just wants to okay, yeah, he's expanding. What the hell? He's expanding with the tech. That's the most greedy thing I've ever saw. He's going to be punished for that. Keep in mind, while I was playing, I had no idea I was expanding. When I was playing, I just thought, okay, he's going to rush tier 2 or tier 3. So I go for my little push with Anthracys here to see if I can cancel something, but the shop is protected behind. I see the tower and now I'm like, okay, it's gonna be glaives. Because when I see this, okay, when I see this I have no patience, okay? When I see the undead upgrading both towers, investing all of his resources into towers, I'm like, okay, you're gonna be towered, I have no patience for this. We're so not going to the late game.
Our forces are under attack.
Double Ancient of War, mass glaives, and that's it. So as soon as I finish the Anthracys, I guess I'm gonna start a glaive here. Yeah, immediate glaive. I have no patience for towers really, so if I see the tower, it's gonna be glaives immediately. There's no way he's going to move safely to the mid-late game. And I'm going to creep, of course, in front of him, his camp. Get close to level 2, and with this green camp I should get level 2. Oh, now what I could do better here by watching this replay is definitely scouting here. I should definitely have sent a wisp here to see the expansion. But at the same time I like that I didn't, because in my mind there's no expansion when I'm playing the game. So in my mind there's no expansion, so I'm not worrying about anything. I'm just focusing on what I'm doing, not panicking because of an expansion. Maybe if I saw the expansion I would be like going for the cancel here and I would get it, but then it would scout my protectors, and while I'm cancelling the expansion it could snipe my protectors. So not knowing that the expansion is going up, it's actually working in my favor, because I'm just focusing on the execution of my push. Because keep in mind, if I get this base here, if I destroy this base, it doesn't even matter if it's got the expansion here, because it won't produce anything. And the same versus human. They can even expand, but if you kill their main, it doesn't matter. Because you kill their main, they still have the expansion, but they don't have buildings, they don't have farms, they don't have anything, and you still have your base. And you can go tier 2, you can creep the whole map, so... With this build, it doesn't really matter if they expand or not, that's the point. As long as you make sure to kill their main base, of course. So for Anthracys, this Moonwell is coming in really handy. I would like to see another one. There we go. Don't have damage upgrade yet. Let's see if I'm researching it. Not yet. Okay. So at this point I'm kind of ready. I like that I'm not creeping anything, not wasting time, just uprooting those protectors, building another one. And I want to place them very next to the blight, just out of range from the Halls of the Dead, but very close to the blight, because normally sometimes when I do this push I place them too far and then they are kind of ineffective. So you need to find the sweet spot between placing them aggressively but not too much, because if you place them too close to the Halls of the Dead, then they will fall. So I feel like this position is decent. Two glaives. The third one will be a lot of damage. Still not going for the upgrade though. I should definitely have the upgrade right now. But it's 3 glaives, so
Your building is complete.
even with 2, look at the altar. And he's not repairing it, big mistake. He should definitely repair the altar. He's not reacting in time. Does he have the resources? Okay, he has plenty of wood. His expansion is running already. And when I was playing I was like, why doesn't he have any units? And now everything is explained. It's got 1 statue, 1 fiend. Normally when you do this they have like 4 or 5 fiends. They have finished tech, but this guy went for expansion and tech at the same time. So the greediest build in the world. So obviously he doesn't have any single unit right now. He's got one fiend, one statue, two heroes who are not even well prepped, because one level 2 hero and one level 1 Death Knight. So now he's gonna lose this Ziggurat and boom, supply stock. And I think he's still thinking he can defend this with the wagon, but obviously I saw this Lordaeron and I know that if he gets just one wagon, I'm in trouble. Because one single wagon with 2 acolytes or 3 acolytes repairing it can easily own all of this. And if he gets 2, then it's over. So at this point I'm definitely going for the all-in. First I try to destroy the hole with only the glaives, but then I see it's not enough because there's repair, so I go all in with all of my hands. I don't care if I lose all of them, it doesn't matter. I have to kill this one. And with the Anthraces it's kind of easy. And I get the hole. So he has no tech anymore right now. He can still produce units though. So I don't know why he's diving in. He's diving in with everything he's got. All of his ghouls are low HP. They are going to easily fall to my towers. My Anthraces are low HP as well. I'm going for the Entangle on the hero. If I get this hero is big, it's probably game. But he's not Micronit anymore. He's gonna lose the hero. And it does. So Dreadror is down. There's still the meat wagon though. Look at the damage of this meat wagon, but it leaves the game. So yeah, I think the game was over because right now I can just snipe the meat wagon real quick, kill all of this base. I can expand here easily. And he still does it. He has the expansion, but after expanding here I would just, and seeing that after killing all of his buildings and seeing that he's still in the game, I would definitely go here with mass glaives and kill everything. So yeah, the game was over. But very greedy build by him. If he didn't go for the expansion, he could defend this. But that's why this strategy works, because a lot of undeads will go for the expansion. On Twisted Meadows, and going for the expansion versus Mass Tier 1 Elf, not a great idea. So GG, easy game.